What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I think that's how you say it. I believe it's a Mexican holiday. I hope I'm right. But today is May 5th, 2025. Today we're not going to be in store. To start off the day, we have two packages we got to go ship. One's a jersey and one's just a pair of Jordan 4s. So we're going to start off the day by going to go ship those. And then we got to cross the border. And then we're headed to Watertown to go thrift, I guess. My window is terrible. I know there's probably something else that my girlfriend wants to do, but she mainly told me about the thrift, so I'm assuming that's the main part of what we're going for, but we won't know until we get there, really, because I'm not in charge today. We're in the States, so I don't know as much, but we're gonna get these packages dropped off and head over there, and hopefully we can get my window part ordered today. I'm gonna have to text my stepdad. It'll be nice if we could get that sorted, so we'll probably do that at some point pretty soon, but it's pretty early compared to when we usually start the vlogs, I will say, but we'll start vlogging again once we got other stuff going on. But it's about a 2-hour drive, like I said, so for about 2 hours we won't have too much going on, so we'll see once we get there what we got for you guys, right? So we're gonna drop off these packages and then we're gonna hit the road. So we made it to the store. Apparently it's pretty big, I don't know, I haven't been inside, so we're gonna find out. But we got our glasses, so maybe we can get some clips, but we're gonna head in there and see what they got. So some of you guys might remember I have to voice over these just because of the music, but I got in here and the store was absolutely huge. Before getting in, Jasmine had told me that all the clothes were kind of color coordinated. For shoes, it was pretty lacking, to be honest. There wasn't much. Me and Jasmine both each saw a few pairs, but the prices just didn't make sense. So we finished at the thrift store. We got quite a few items, to be honest. We'll give you guys a closer look once we get home, but now we're just gonna stop by their local mall because they have a shoe store, so we're gonna go check that out quick, walk around a little bit, and we'll see what we got going on. And we're back home from the States, the thrift. We're gonna show you guys everything we got. Personally, I think we got some pretty fucking cool stuff. So, let's get started. So, to start us off, we got a 2011 Beatles shirt. Some of you guys probably already know why I bought this one. Got that big Britain flag. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Gotta represent. Represent Canada. Represent England. That's me. That's me. Then we got now this is a reversible shirt. So I'll show you guys both sides of it. So it's an XL. Brand new. Still got the tag attached. Retail is 68 USD. So that's probably like 90 Canadian right now in this economy. So it's a pretty expensive shirt retail. But this is the one side. So just, it's a fliction. So it says it again on the back, but it's reversible because it has a sticker on it. Reversible garment. And it's like inside out currently. So that's like the way I just showed it to you guys is technically the wrong way. Like it's technically inside out like that, and it's meant to be, or no, wow. So it's made to look like both sides are the inside. Cause like, that's actually kind of sick though. You can kind of see but this is the front. Yeah, this is the front. And then we'll back it. I probably like the other side more. So, but that's pretty cool. Sometimes people like stuff like that. Sometimes people don't. If they don't, they just obviously won't purchase it. Next up. Okay, this is one of the heaters. So we have a size large reverse weave made in USA vintage crew neck. So this one's a friggin' heater. If any of you guys know about the vintage reverse weaves, they go for pretty much the same as the new ones do, brand new, but they're like old. So like a brand new reverse weave is like 80 bucks, but people like the made in USA ones, so those go for about that, I'm pretty sure. Then we have a size large single stitch tee, Heaven of 7. It's pretty sick. And then little back hit. People who come back from heaven all say the same thing. Try the gumbo. Heaven on 7. A miraculous little diner serving up the best of the Mayo. So I'm gonna have to search up where that is, but it's pretty cool. Then this was actually a pretty sick piece because I've been to one of their events. So I was pretty shocked to see some of their merch. There is no size tag though, I think. There's just like the branded tag. I don't think mine has a size tag either. But we have a Ski Mask the Slump God Rolling Loud crew neck. I want to say it's like a large. Like it looks like it would fit me. So I might have to text one of my boys, because growing up, one of my boys absolutely loved Ski Mask. And oddly enough, he's one of the people who went to Rolling Loud with me. So he actually got to see Ski Mask live, but they didn't have this crew neck at the Rolling Loud in Miami, because that's the one I went to. I want to say we went in 2023. I want to say. I could be wrong. I'm almost positive it was 2023 though that I had went. So next up we have a size medium vintage New England Patriots crew neck. Got their older mascot on the side, so that's pretty cool. Another cool piece. I feel like we got a lot of cool stuff today, to be quite honest with you guys. This one was a pretty sick one again. Another Russell made in USA, but this one's a T, size medium. New York State Basketball Championships. New York State Public High School Athletic Association. So that one's pretty sick. I like that one. Then we have a vintage root sweater, or crew neck, sorry. But it is a Limestone City Blues Festival in Kingston, Ontario, Canada. And it's on like the old Roots tag. Like, let me show you real quick. Take off this staple so that you can get a better look. That's one thing I'll never understand about the Salvation Army stateside, is all of them in the States fucking staple this shit on here. Like, obviously I'm not gonna want to wear it with a staple, so why choose the hardest mechanism? Like, they almost want you to rip it, but I got it out okay. But there's the old Roots tag. You can tell just by materials, to be honest. But it's one of their older crew necks, so thought that was pretty cool. And this one I picked up because I saw it and I thought of my mom. If she doesn't want it, cool. If she does, She wants it. I know she wants it. So Mom, if you're watching and I forgot to text you, Red Hot Chili Peppers 2022 tour, size large. I know you want this, Mom. I know you want it. I don't even know what that says. Unlimited Lovers, Unlimited Love World Tour. I'm not gonna act like I'm a fan. Like, I have no idea what tour this is or what album it's from. But I know it's a popular band and people like their stuff. My mom probably saw it and knew right away, oh, I love that album. I'm sitting here acting like I know what I'm looking at. I have no idea. I know she's gonna want that though. Then we have a 2008 size medium Queen shirt. That one's pretty sick. Queen as in the artist, I'm heavily assuming. I'm gonna hope. I should have probably checked. It says 2008 Queen Productions Limited. So maybe it's not and it's just an older cool tee. If it is, no big deal. But next up we have a size large single stitch Jewel Spirit 1999 tour tee. That's the back. We got the front right there. So that one's a pretty clean tee. Then I believe we're on to our last two items. We got a size extra small Kenzo tee. So some of you guys might know what Kenzo is. I have a button up from them actually right now. And then we have a (2016) Indy 500.
Convinced.
100-year running, I guess. Nice little back hit. But that's everything we got at the thrift. So we actually did get quite a lot of stuff. But you might have just seen a little some. You might have just seen a little some. But while we were at the mall, I got into buying some jeans. So they're kind of like Genco style jeans. My girlfriend fucking hates them. But I saw them and I was like, I need those. Plain front. So I bought them and I probably shouldn't have. But that's what being a part of this game is about. Buying stuff when you probably shouldn't have. But that's not the only thing. I got 2 pairs. Because in my defense, it was buy one, get one 50% off. So I kind of got like peer pressured into it, right? So I don't have any black jeans. So I was like, yeah, I should definitely get that one. And then I liked the patch more on the light wash. So that's what got me, is I saw the light wash patch, but I needed a black jean. So I was like, well, shit. So I ended up getting both of them. It was buy one, get one half off. So if I am gonna buy them, it's probably better to buy them when they got a discount going, and like it's cheaper than a pair of Gencos, because some of you guys probably know Gencos are upwards of like, if you get brand new, I think the cheapest pair of retail is $200 US, and I think they go as high as like $500-600 US brand new. And then even the secondhand market, if you have like a vintage pair, they kind of go for some money. Like I think the cheapest you can find some for are like $100, and it's gonna be like a super basic design that you can't even tell are Gencos. But like these, you can tell what brand they are. They're branded. Because we're in the world of branding, where brands are pretty sick. But I didn't necessarily buy them for the brand, obviously, because if I was buying for the brand, I would have bought Gencos, right? So I was buying for the style, because if I was buying for the brand, I wouldn't have necessarily bought those. But I was buying for the style, so it worked out. I ended up finding them for a pretty good deal. And they gave me a bunch of Zoomy stickers. So, got 6 Zoomy stickers. So, that's pretty sick. But we're gonna get our thrift stuff cleaned. We're gonna send a picture to my mom. Send a picture to my mom and send a picture to my homeboy. So the homie gets a picture of the crew neck and mom gets a picture of the shirt. But we'll see if we got anything else going on for you guys. But that might kind of wrap it up. But we'll see. Never know. And that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Today we had a pretty good day. We went to the thrift in Watertown and we ended up getting some personal jeans that we probably shouldn't have. But I had to pull the trigger. I don't know, over the last few months I've gotten big into denim and I really like the baggy denim, and like the last month and a half I've been eyeballing some Jenkos and I saw those, like, that's my washing machine. It's about to finish. We weren't even gonna go in the store and I saw those jeans like near the front of the store and I was like, Jasmine, we have to go in. And then we like looked around the mall to see if there was any comparables, like similar things, and there wasn't. And then I searched up the jeans in Canada and it was actually like $5 cheaper in the States and the sales tax is less. So, and I don't know if they have that buy one get one half off promotion in Canada. So that's my argument for why I got them. But you could argue I shouldn't have, but that is going to wrap it up for today's video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and hit the bell to get notified every day about our daily vlogs. Tomorrow, the only thing that I know of going on is we're going to be fixing my window probably pretty early in the day. So it'll be nice to at least be getting that done and stuff rather than just waiting on it. My stepdad was super quick with ordering the part, and the parts people were super quick with bringing it. So that worked out pretty well for us. But that's all we got for today. Lacedbyhook signing out. Peace.